Here we are. It's time. It's the time to talk about the LA Clippers. You may be thinking to yourself, LA Clippers, aren't they a crappy team? They used to, but they're not as bad as they used to be. So anyway, the LA Clippers did not start life in Los Angeles or as the name Clippers. They started life in 1970 as an expansion team in Buffalo called the Buffalo Braves. Nice to see basketball in the Niagara Falls region of the continent. The funny thing is that the Buffalo Braves actually played some home games at Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens for a period of time, squashing the great first of NBA basketball in Canada years before the Raptors and Grizzlies did. So anyway, the Clippers, or the Braves as they should be known as, had a few decent playoff runs. Unfortunately, Buffalo's tiresome front office and the fact that they just couldn't get wins when they counted the most ruined Buffalo. And Buffalo ended up sending themselves off to San Diego and become the San Diego Clippers. A Clipper, by the way, is not a hair thing. It's a sailing ship. Kind of a dull thing. Sailing ships, unless you're really rich, sailboats are not really your cup of tea. So anyway, they became the San Diego Clippers. In fact, the San Diego Clippers' first game was basically when they faced the Lakers with a young Magic Johnson in his first game and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's skyhook to win the game. Joe Jellybean Bryant was on that team with the Clippers. So anyway, San Diego did okay, but nothing to help their fans. So they decided to move to Los Angeles and give LA a second team. The poor man's bastard organization of the Lakers, version of the Lakers, if you will. So anyway, the LA Clippers, unlike their brethren, didn't play in the Great Western Forum. They played at the LA Memorial Sports Arena. And the Clippers had some bad luck. A lot of things have to do with the Clippers. And my recommendation is to see the Mike Corsemba video about why the Clippers have the most cursed franchise around. I don't know all of it. I know he goes into details a lot by basically just giving away Moses Malone and giving away a couple of All Stars for has-beens, if you will. But anyway, the Clippers had the number one pick in the 1988 draft and got Danny Manning. Well, I mean, Danny Manning led Kansas through a Cinderella run all the way to the 1988 NCAA title. They thought he could do his work, but Danny Manning couldn't do it, mostly because the people around him were shit. So anyway, the LA Clippers were really cursed, mostly because of their executive people, such as Elgin Baylor, who spent more than 2 decades in the Clippers front office without doing anything huge for the company and all that. So the Clippers made a few playoff runs, but they couldn't really get anywhere fast. So the Clippers practically were just cursed all the time, like having bad players, basically being a second-rate LA team next to the Lakers. Even though the Clippers moved to Staples Center alongside the Lakers when Great Western Forum went down. So anyway, the Clippers were terrible and all that. Their records, even picking up Michael Olowokandi in the first with the first overall pick. Man, oh man, that center would help you. Okay, a center would help you, but from Pacific, a university that not many people even know it exists in Division One. So anyway, the Clippers had a string of bad luck, especially in the 90s and 2000s. In 2010s, they got to the playoffs but couldn't get far. But then came one of the most startling moments of all time. In 2014, Donald Sterling, the Clippers owner, got busted as tapes of him insulting black players and basically getting mad at his girlfriend happened. And it showed up how misogynistic Sterling was and how that really affected the Clippers and all that. Adam Silver did the right thing by basically booting Sterling from the NBA for life. No chance of coming close to the players. And put a $200,000 fine, or $2 million fine on Mr. Sterling. Thankfully, Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer decided to buy the Clippers for himself, and he's been a fantastic owner. A lot of people laugh at how enthusiastic he is at Clipper games and all that. So yeah, amazing. When you had a nice prime guy by the name of Blake Griffin, things happen. But the first season after that purchase was huge for the Clippers. They got to the 3 seed in the Western Conference and took on number 6 San Antonio. And everyone was thinking, well, San Antonio is playoff tested. That's why the Clippers are going to fall. They didn't fall. The Clippers actually won that playoff series in 6 games. Everyone is shocked about the Clippers and all that. The Clippers had a chance to get to the conference finals, but lost Game 7 to the Houston Rockets, who were a powerhouse. Houston, of course, got taken out by Golden State, who basically beat the Cleveland Cavaliers to win the 2015 title. And my man, Andre Iguodala, is Finals MVP. I mean, when you look at great championship teams and the lesser-known guys, like I cheered for Brock Holt for the 2018 Red Sox. I cheered for Iguodala every time Golden State was in the finals, minus when they played Toronto this year, obviously, being Toronto. Born and bred. But anyway. The Clippers have done well. Now they have Kawhi Leonard, which pisses me off, of course, being a Raptor fan, that he left after 1 year. I'm more mad at Kawhi leaving after 1 year. I mean, if he left after 2 or 3 years, fair enough. But 1 year and he's gone, one and gone, damn you. So anyway, the LA Clippers in this scenario will be facing the Golden State Warriors for the 2015 Western Conference Final. Cleveland, of course, will await the winner of this one. So if Golden State wins, obviously Golden State will be acclaimed the winner because they beat Cleveland. Otherwise, it could be Clippers and Cavaliers. This should be interesting. Well, you got the 2015 Clippers. 56 wins. That's amazing. They take on the 67-win Warriors in the NBA semifinals. And the Warriors easily won the first game, 112-90. 22 from Blake Griffin, 15 from J.J. Redick, Matt Barnes with 11, DeAndre Jordan with 11, Chris Paul for 10. Those are your starters, by the way. And then their bench, Jamal Crawford, Austin Rivers, Doc Rivers' son, Glenn Big Baby Davis, Spencer Hawes, Hedo Turkoglu, balls, Reggie Bullock, Jordan Hamilton, Ekpe Udo, Jordan Farmer, Dante Jones, Chris Douglas Roberts, and Jared Cunningham. Whereas the Warriors did all that. Iguodala played 33 minutes off the bench and only got 2 points. That's off court. But Curry and Thompson both with 32. Draymond Green was 7. Barnes was 7. Bogut was 7. You have Festus Ezeli, Sean Livingston, Marcus Sprigs, David Lee, Leandro Barbosa, Justin Holiday, Ogden Kuzmic, Bryden Rush, J.M. McAdoo. The McAdoo. Wow, that's one deep lineup. Game 2 saw the Clippers survive by 2 points over the Warriors, 86-88. 27 from Blake, 15 from DeAndre, 12 from Barnes and Crawford. Nate Robinson even came in for a few minutes. 19 from Clay, 16 from Iguodala, 17 from Curry. Basically, they couldn't really score a lot. They didn't really use their bench, just like Game 1. So at one, go to Game 3. But the Clippers shock everyone by a 29-point fourth quarter. 18 from Steph, 16 from Draymond, 12 from Clay. Iguodala, 8 in 34 minutes. That's not good. Spirits and all that. James Michael McAdoo. The Clippers, 16 from Matt Barnes, Redick, 13. Jamal Crawford with 10 points. Jordan Farmer, 6 points in 3 minutes. The Clippers survive again with a 97-94 win over the Warriors. Wow. The Clippers are up 3-1. Curry and Thompson looked good, 35 and 25, but the rest of the team sucked. 29 from Blake, 22 from Chris Paul. Glenn Davis was 6. Everyone who played for the Clippers actually scored at least 3 points. Nice. Looks like the Clippers will be going to the final against the Cavs. No, yeah, 113-94. 16 from DeAndre, 15 from Paul. River, no, Haas and Turkey with 9 points. Stephen Curry, 17. Dan Clay Thompson, 27. Iguodala, 6 points. Barbosa, 10 points. In Game 6, we see the Clippers win. Wow, the Clippers, 116-106. So the Clippers go 3-0 at home. 27 from Clay, 11 from Bogut. It's a holiday. So anyway, the Clippers. Chris Paul with 19, DeAndre with 19, Blake Griffin with 25. The team just put up a lot of numbers. Spencer Hawes put up 9 points in 12 minutes. I don't think I mentioned that Spencer Hawes played for the Clippers. To be truthful, I didn't even know that was happening. So anyway, the Clippers shock everyone by beating Golden State in 6 games. So now it's Cleveland's turn. Mozgov. You have to edit them. Tristan Thompson, my boy from Canada. They have 53 wins. I didn't know that. So the Clippers had more wins than the Cavs. Jeez. And it proved worthy. Clippers winning 113-102. I might have to cut that down because something else. But anyway, 20 from Tristan Thompson. 18 points in 21 minutes from Timothy Mozgov. J.R. Smith, 8 points in 33 minutes. Kevin Love, 16 and 35. LeBron, 14 points in 38 minutes. Kyrie, 19 and 37. But there's Iman Shumpert, Matthew Dellavedova, Sean Marion, and Mike Miller, a couple of old-timers. Clippers, 27 from Blake, Barnes, Reddick, and Crawford. Put up some points, DeAndre as well. Sir Cutter. Cleveland crushing the Clippers right now, 107-96. So Cleveland splits it. Kyrie and Caleb with 18 each. Mozgov with 18. See some people, Sean Marion, Mike Miller. Joe Harris, Kendrick Perkins, AJ Price, Anderson Ferreira, Carlito, as I call them, and James Jones. Magic. 18 points from Chris Paul, 16 from Reddick, 15 from Blake. They couldn't do anything. Spencer Hawes, Udo, Jones, Farmer, Bullock, Hamilton. Split. Split, bitch. Clippers go to Cleveland and win 115-105. Blake Griffin with 39. Glenn Big Baby Davis, 11 points in 13 minutes. 13 points from Reddick. If you look down there, LeBron 22, Kyrie 19, J.R. Smith 10. Amazing Cleveland. Fourth quarter Cleveland did their job, 113-103, so it's 2-2 now. Chris Paul with 22, Reddick with 15, Barnes with 11. LeBron with 30 points, Mozgov 22 and 22. Nice job, 22 points in those minutes. Caleb Love just sucked, but it didn't matter. They go to Game 5. I believe this is the first time we saw the 2-2-1-1-1. So that's why Game 5 is in Clipper country. It would have definitely been in Cleveland. And in the end, Cleveland crushed the Clips 122-100. LeBron 25 points, Tristan 24 points, Mozgov got 13. They did pretty well. Joe Harris also came in, scored points. The Clippers 33 from Blake and 21 from Paul, but no one else could hit double digits. Edu Turkoglu, yikes. So we go to Game 6 in Cleveland. Can the Cavaliers win? Can the Clippers win? Funny as it is, wow, we have a Game 7 in Los Angeles. The Clips had a 13-point deficit in the first quarter, but they basically poured it on in the second half. Man, look at the scoring. Paul and Reddick with 17, Blake Griffin with 16, DeAndre and Glenn Davis with 10, basically. Nicely done. Udo, 4 points in 4 minutes. Cleveland, 17 for LeBron, 11 from Caleb, 10 from Mozgov. Dion Waiters, Will Cherry, and Alex Kirk came in. Great job by Cavaliers to put everyone in. So it's Game 7 in LA. I have a funny feeling LeBron's going to win. And we got ourselves a good Game 7, but the Clippers fucked it up. The Cavs did win Game 7, win 198. So LeBron would have given Cleveland a title earlier. 27 points from Caleb. LeBron only had 19 in 35 minutes, but the bench was great, especially Mozgov, 21 minutes, 10 points. Love you. Clippers, 25 from Blake, 21 from Matt Barnes, 11 from Jamal Crawford, and all that. But man, can you believe it? I thought the Clippers were going to pull one out of the hat. I guess I was wrong. I guess I was totally wrong. The Clippers aren't cursed. They just can't win.